Alright, I got an update for BA. I really like BA as a setup, so I gotta have an update to my other BA plan. I didn't really like the volume today, or I mean most of the time, but we are really at a key pivot point. So let's talk about this new plan here and some things that I'm seeing. So BA is set up to test 198 to 202 on this next move. Could even be better than that. And the July 21 195 calls or 200 calls could be used. I will explain some other options as well as we talk about it, but I will be saying if it confirms, you guys can choose the option. So one thing I want to do a little different is just I'm going to say it confirms, right? And basically the options that I want to get more I want to connect with you guys a bit more and the ones that I'm going to reference would be the 195s, but we actually can reference both of them and see the performance and the gains that they make from the closing prices. Of course, everything would cost a little bit more when it confirms, but we'll be able to get a good idea. So BA needs to break above 191.50 on some good action volume. And good action volume is 200K on a 10-minute chart. Uh, if the volume, now, the thing about this stock is if volume doesn't always come in fast enough. So another scenario would be that this base is above 191 and a half and then shows power towards 192 to even 192 and a quarter. um, Again, if we do confirm, this should not go below 190 189.50, and again, we'll have a lot of time with these options. This is why I chose these options. All right, so here we are at the Yahoo Finance, and BA closed at 191.09, 191.09, and here's the July 21 calls up. So we're going to reference these. So here's the 195s, and they're trading at around 236. This is a tight spread. I watched this, and BA does trade pretty tight spreads. Now, also, I mean, there's some open interest happening here. There's been open interest in of course, the 185s, the 190s, the 195s. So, for example, if we would attempt to get to 200, these will probably make 300% gains. These are going to make great gains. So these could both be used, really. Some 195s and some 200 calls, right? And the proximate confirmation could be about 260, 270 for the 195s and about 110, 120. And this is an estimation, right? But it's close enough on confirmation. What I will do is just say that it confirms, and then the people can choose the options that they want to get into. Some people could use a few weeks out as well if they want. All right, so here we are at Power Target Trades. The thing about this, I'm pretty sure that if Goldman Sachs does well tomorrow, and there could be some good gains on these on the 230 calls for people who held the 230 calls that I mentioned on Power Trigger Trade. Let's go to Power Trigger Trade quickly here. And I talked about holding some lottos. The thing about these Goldman Sachs options was that I originally bought the 230. I've been doing I talked about 230s and 225. So what happened was Goldman Sachs did a little bit of a playing around, where they did a false breakout on yesterday. And what they did is they pulled it back and they held support. And I did talk about that I was in some pain, but I was that I was going to hold strong, and I basically confirm, and I'm basically reaffirming everything. I did that over here on the 2:17 p.m. So if this stock does well, if Goldman Sachs breaks out, that should be good for BA as well. I mean, the thing about this is that BA is strong. It's just a matter of what happens tomorrow, so we can see the power. These options can do well. Alright, people, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, Power Target Trades, I suggest you subscribe. See the Sandro Power Trigger Trade is going to appear here in a circle format. Simply click on it. It's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. Make a lot of great plans, people. I did some good winning trades with GS. Today I was able to get out of my GS calls, make some money on my 225 call. It's a lot of extra trading that just the way the market's been. It wasn't smooth, but it was still profitable. My last Google option trade was really good. They actually hit 400% gains, but I really only caught the 200% gains. But check out that video. It's a great video over here. So there you have, people, a great update. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe over here and like the video.